Hey everyone, it's the set here and welcome back to another video on my channel. So I had did these set of nails exactly 4 weeks ago, but I think I posted the video up 3 weeks ago, something like that. But if you guys have not checked it out, please go do so. I will link it above. But this was a winter nail design set that I had did. So right now she is back and she is going to get her nails redone. So we are taking off all of the products. I'm using my double extra coarse drill bit and I'm using this at 15,000 RPM. And I am removing all of the product and I'm filing it back to its thinnest layer. From there, I am coming in with my 180 grit hand file and I'm going to start filing the sidewalls and that free edge straight. You know, as time passes and your nails grow out, your nails start to sometimes take a funny shape, especially when you remove the top layers of, your product. So you really want to try to get that shape back in. As you can see, I left a lot of the product on. I didn't need to remove all of her old gel because of the design that we're going to do. It wasn't necessary for me to remove every single layer of gel. So like I said, as you can see, I did still leave some. So we're just going in, we're going to file the sidewalls and that free edge straight. Coming in with my cuticle pusher, I'm going to start pushing back her cuticles, and this is going to expose more of her new growth. And as you can see, this is a new cuticle pusher. So as I'm pushing it back, and if I see any dead skin, I'm flipping it back to that scraper side and I'm just removing it like that. From there, I'm going to take my ball cuticle bit and that's where I start going around that cuticle section and just buffing away any loose cuticle that I see. And this once again allows more of that natural nail bed to show more. And I'm using this at 5,000 RPM. After that, I'm taking my 180 sanding band and I'm going around that cuticle section, focusing on that new growth nail bed and removing any shine that I'd see. On top of that, I am blending in the remaining gel that I left over into the natural nail bed. Once again, I'm using this at 5,000 RPM. Coming in with my dehydrator, this is Mia's Secret Nail Prep, and this is going to dissolve any oils that might have been left behind. And then I'm gonna go in with my base coat and I am going to add a thin layer to all of the nails, and then I will be curing this for 60 seconds in my LED UV nail lamp. From there, I'm going to start adding a thin layer of the nude gel pot number 4. And I'm going to start adding a thin layer to all of the nails. And this is going to be my base layer for when I remove her design. For when she comes in for a new set or a new design, I can file it back to this thinnest layer. Now, since there is gel already on the nail, the majority of the product that I am applying it towards is more that cuticle back section. Because the rest of the nails already have gel, I'm just dragging it down just to blend it over and make it a little more even. And then I do cure this for 30 seconds in the LED UV nail lamp. So for this design, we saw this photo on Pinterest. It was so pretty, it's cute. So I'm going to take this white hard gel that I made with some IBD gel and some pigment, and it's more of like a pearlescent color, and I'm going to apply it to her ring finger, and I do change it up on the other hand. I just don't show it right now. But I did do this in 2 layers, and the first layer I cured it for 30 seconds, and then I went in with another layer and then I cured it again. The second color we're going to use is a color by Light Elegance, and this is called Well Seasoned. It's a really pretty rich blue, and we're going to apply this to the rest of the nails. And once again, I do this in 2 layers because this is so pigmented. I wanted to make sure that it was going to fully cure in the light, so I kind of added it like if it was a gel polish. So I like brushed it on instead of I guess blotting it on, if you want to call it like that. So like I said, I added 2 layers to each. So once I did the first layer, I cured it for 60 seconds, and then I went back and added a second layer on top, and then I cured it again. After all of the colors are fully cured, I am coming in with some alcohol and a lint-free wipe, and I am removing that sticky layer on the surface after curing. And then I'm going to go in with my 180 grit hand file, and this is where I start filing and shaping the sidewalls, the free edge, as well as that surface area. Now this did not need a lot of filing because I did thin layers and I just didn't add a large amount. You know, the shape was pretty good, it was already there, so this is kind of like a finish file. And I do go around that cuticle section. I didn't use my hand drill, I just went straight in with the file and started shaping it and blending that cuticle area in as well. After that, I'm going in with my white buffing black and I'm going to start buffing over the surface smooth. So now I'm taking my Pretty Diva No White top coat and I'm going to start applying it only to my index finger, and then this one is going to be a chrome powder nail, a blue chrome powder. That's why I ended up doing the no white top coat, and I will be curing this for the full 60 seconds, and that's when I go in and I rub this mirror chrome powder in. So I did end up finding the person who did this set, and she is Vinas Nails, Vina Nails. So I will link her channel. She has a few videos up, and I'm hoping this is the correct person. But anyway, so I will link whatever I find. After I do the chrome powder, I end up going in with my glass finish top coat, and I just hold that in place just to secure it so it doesn't get messed up. From there, I am going in and I'm going to start top coating the rest of the nails with some matte top coat, because we are going to go in and do some nail art. Now her design, the way she does it, her lines are so perfect, and I admit I need a lot of practice when it comes to physical nail art, but I tried. And after taking the photos, I did see a lot of improvement that I need to work on. So this is definitely something that I am going to keep practicing till I am satisfied with my work. All right, so from here, after top coating them with matte top coat, I cure it. for the full 60. And then I am going in now with some white gel polish, and I have this really long nail art brush. And I'm going to start, for this ring finger, I'm going to do a sweater nail. I hope I'm describing this correctly. So I'm going to start doing 2 lines going straight down the middle, spacing them out, and then I will be connecting it from that top line to that second line on the opposite side, and then I do it on the other side as well. So this makes that pretty cute pattern in the middle. And then from there, I don't flash cure it yet. I go straight in and start doing those side lines. So I do a straight line down both sides, and then I go in and start adding smaller lines in the angle on the outer corners. Now, I know some people use like a special powder or dust to apply on top of their nail art to give it that sweater effect. I didn't have it, but I did have some clear acrylic powder, so I ended up just using that, poured it on top, and then that's when I cured the design in place. So for this nail, this is actually the other hand. And with this one, I ended up doing another sweater nail, but it's going to be a different kind of pattern. So when I did this actually in steps. So it was like a star. So I did the little middle star first. I poured the powder and then cured it, and then I went back in and I did the rest of the design on it. So I did this in sections. But as you can see, I think it was the brush that I was using, I don't know, but this is something that I do need to get more practice in, is physical nail art. I think it was the amount of product or gel polish that I was picking up wasn't enough, or if it was the brush itself. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to keep going in and practicing. It came out decent. It came out okay. Could it have came out better? 100%. I am probably my worst critic when it comes to any kind of nails or nail art. You know, it may look fine to someone and I find the littlest thing to pick on. I don't know, but I'm gonna let you guys watch it and then I will come back. So for this nail, I ended up jumping back to the other hand. So as one nail was curing, I was automatically jumping back to the other hand to work on it. So with this, I did a star. It wasn't a star, it was a snowflake. And once again, like I said, I need practice, I admit it. But at the end of the day, she was happy and so was I. So once again, I did the same steps. I drew my little nail art, poured the powder on top, and then cured it. For this white nail, I almost completely forgot about doing this step to this this nail. This is called Diamond Rain. It's a color by Model Ones. So this one is going to be an ornament nail. So I just did this as a background because I am going to add stones to it. So I just did a shape of a circle, and then I just flash cured it, and then I go in to start adding the stones. So for the stone placement, I ended up going in with my Zulays Bling adhesive, and everybody keeps talking about how great this is. This is the best thing ever. But after I did these nails, she ended up contacting me the very next day stating that some stones was already coming off. Now I applied a good amount of that gel adhesive or bling adhesive, so I don't know why it was coming off. I made sure it was fully dried before she even left. So yeah, I don't know. But anyway, coming back to that ornament nail, I'm going to add a bow on top, and I'm using that same color, what is it, Well Seasons by Light Elegance. This is actually a builder gel. It's a hard gel, but I ended up using it because, you know, it was the same color as the rest of the nails. So I just drew the bow, and I went in with some black and white to frame it, add a little more detail, and then I also did a little loop on top, so it made it look like it was you know, like the little hanging piece, and then I just cured it in place. And don't mind my little hair sticking up trying to poke through the video. Like, I was having a bad hair day, so and this is the final look. Now, like I said, I am my worst critic, so when it comes to nail art, I can see all of the little sections that I think I need improvement in, but she was super happy with it, so that made me feel a little more confident in my work. Let me know what you guys think. As always, thank you everyone for taking the time out to watch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media accounts, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one.